welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video I have a more kind of like chilled out, chatty, get ready with me on this like autumn inspired makeup look, and I also use the Jaclyn Morphe palette in this video, so it's kind of like a first impressions on that. I was trying to save this palette for a makeup haul, but because I had it just sitting there I was like, I need to use this palette because like, here's a wee sneak peek of the colours. It literally just speaks for itself. Like, look how gorgeous this palette is. It's insane. Like, I'll just tell you that, it's literally insane. But yeah, so if you want to know how I created this makeup look, just stay tuned. And I do have my lashes on as well in this video. They are the Sassy Lashes in the style Luxe. If you're interested in purchasing them, I will leave a link down below in the description. But yeah, so let's get into the video. So guys, I just applied my moisturiser there, and I used the Garnier Skin Active Botanical Soothing Moisturiser. And I got this the other day because I was looking for the original moisturiser that I used to use from Garnier a while back. It's like in the wee pink tube, and it was called the Garnier Moisture Match or something like that. But I cannot find it anywhere, so I feel like they've discontinued it or something. But I seen this and I smelled, like, I just tried it out in the shop and I was like, this smells so similar to the Garnier Moisture Match that I used to love. So I picked it up, and then I asked on my Snapchat, have any of you guys tried it and stuff, and loads of you said that you absolutely love it. So I've been giving it a go and I've been loving it so much. It makes my skin feel so soft, and my skin's been like so dry recently because of the weather, I think, but like, oh my god, it makes my skin feel amazing. And I always just apply it like at night time, during the day as a primer, or even just like before my primer. But yeah, I've just been loving it so much. I think it was like $8.50 or something like that, but yeah, that's what it looks like there. So for my foundation today, I'm going to be using this one here. This is the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation. I remember using this a while back and absolutely loving it just because it made my skin look so dewy and stuff. So I feel like I want to kind of look quite dewy today because my skin is quite dry. So I'm going to apply this here just with this little brush from Savers, I think, and I absolutely love it. I have mine in the shade, which is this warm beige. So I'm just going to apply it all over my skin first. So guys, literally, I feel like I have not sat down and talked to you in like forever. I know that I've done a couple of videos there recently, but I feel like I haven't literally sat down and talked to you guys in forever. And I know that I've done a few videos there recently, but they were kind of like pre-filmed, and like, I don't know, it just wasn't like, they weren't like current. Like, it wasn't like I was filming them and then uploading them like a day after. They were sort of like filmed a while back. I feel like I actually haven't sat down and filmed in so long, but I'm literally so excited just to get all these tutorials and stuff out. And now that it is autumn time, I love autumn for like the makeup looks because you can go like really warm, or you can have like something quite natural but like a vampy lip, or like a nude lip and quite dramatic eyes. I just love like the colours associated around autumn time, like the way they're nice and warm and stuff, because you guys know I love my warm like eyeshadows and stuff. But I'm going to drag this down my neck and my chest a little bit too. So I'm going to take my concealer. I think I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape. I love this concealer, like you guys know. Obviously this concealer is so highly raved about, and I feel like you either absolutely love it or you hate it. Like, I've seen people saying they absolutely hate it and it like creases and goes really dry underneath their eyes. For me personally, I think it sits really nicely and it just hydrates my under eyes. I feel like it's a really hydrating concealer, well, on me especially. And mine is in the shade Furniture. I'm just going to take this wee flat foundation brush and just pat this in underneath my eyes. So guys, I'm pretty much completely settled into my house right now. Like, I'm back to work with all my clients and stuff in my makeup room. We pretty much have the whole house painted white. I feel like the last time I actually sat down and spoke to you guys, like, the rooms weren't painted white yet. The only room that isn't painted white is the one upstairs that I have like all my clothes in, like sort of like my walk-in wardrobe. It's literally just filled with all my clothes. The reason why I haven't got it painted white yet is literally because there's been like just so many things going on, and it hasn't been like one of those things that like we wanted done like ASAP. So we're just kind of like waiting, and then like any free day that we have together we can just paint it. But the good thing about this house is that there's like this room here, which is like another reception, and then you also have your living room. So like, if we ever decide to like switch rooms or anything, we can, because we can bring the living room into this room and then bring this room into the front room. And then it's the same with our bedroom too. We can like switch the bedroom into the back room as well. So it's so good that way, because like I love changing like rooms all the time. I don't know what it is, but I just love like changing things up sometimes. So it's good that way, because the makeup room that I'm in right now is actually bigger than our living room, but I sort of like our living room being quite small and like cozy. But then at the same time, sometimes you want it a wee bit bigger. Then again, I love having this room quite big for like my clients and like doing YouTube and stuff. And then I'm just patting this in just with a bigger brush just to make sure that's completely pushed into my skin. To be honest, I thought this foundation was a lot more oilier looking on the skin. Like, I remember trying it out before and it looking really intense, but see, whenever you've actually your concealer and stuff blended into it, it actually has like a nice wee dew to it. So what I'm going to do now is take my MAC Mineral Light Skin Finish in the shade Light on my beauty blender, and I've been using this technique to set under my eyes recently, and I've been absolutely loving it just because this powder is so light. It keeps under your eyes nice and bright. And then I like to obviously go in with like a darker bronzer just to add more like darkness back into my skin. And by doing this as well with the beauty sponge, it really just kind of like presses the concealer and stuff right into your skin so it doesn't crease. So I'm going to take my big massive Real Techniques powder brush, and I actually forgot to bring my powder over with me, so so I'm going to use this just on whatever's remaining on the brush just to set the rest of my skin. I don't really like an overly powdered look on my skin anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and fill in my eyebrows, and then I will be back because you guys have seen me do my eyebrows so many times, and like I use the exact same product. I still use the Freedom brow pomade stuff in medium brown, and then I just carve them out underneath, and that's pretty much what I do. So I'll be back in 2 seconds. So I'm just taking this bronzer here. This is the Too Faced in the Summer brush, and I'm just going to start by buffing this around just the outsides of my skin. I actually need to brush away this powder underneath my eyes first. Okay guys, so for my eyeshadow today, I was going to hold back using this palette because like I wanted to do it in a makeup haul first of all before I touched it and stuff, but I was like, I literally cannot, like I've been dying to try this palette for so long now, and now that I have it I'm like, yes. So Beauty Bay actually sent me out the Jaclyn Morphe palette the other day, and I was literally like, holy crap, because I was not expecting this to come in the mail whatsoever. So thank you so much to Beauty Bay and like every other company that sent me out stuff, because like it's just like the most amazingest feeling ever whenever you get like free makeup. Like it's insane. But yeah, look how gorgeous Jaclyn is in the back, and I'm just like so excited to use this. Oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. I love how she's white and like the silver writing, it just looks insanely gorgeous, like amazing. And then guys, look at these colours. Holy shit, like all of these colours are like colours that I would totally wear. Like it's insane. Like even these colours here in the corner, these are colours that I would go for if I was wearing a more colourful look. They're absolutely gorgeous. Like these ones here, I cannot wait to use this palette on my clients too. Like I'm so excited, so buzzing for this. The very first shade I'm going to take is this one right here. It's just like a mustardy, yellowy, orangey colour, which is like perfect for a transition shade. I'll zoom these in as well just so you can like see better what I'm doing. So they barely have any fallout, and they seem to be very pigmented. Like look at that on the brush. Whoa. So I'm going to tap off any excess product, and then what I'm doing with this is applying this in my upper crease as my first initial transition shade. So I'm applying this right up quite high because this is the colour that we want just to like peek through the rest of the colours that we're going to apply. The first initial thought is that the colours are very pigmented. They are not patchy at all. Like as you can see, that's blended out really well. They're very pigmented too, but I really like how they're not really powdery. Like some eyeshadows, whenever you first put them on your lid, like they kind of just like burst out with colour, whereas these ones you kind of need to like work a little bit more product into your brush, which is a good thing because then you're not like getting like a lot of fallout and stuff. I haven't obviously tried any of the darker shades yet, so I'll be able to let you guys know more about like fallout and stuff whenever I come to it. The next colour I'm going to take is this one. It's kind of like a brick reddy brown. I'm so excited to use this. Look at that. Look at the pigment on the brush. Whoa. So with this, I'm going to buff this in a little bit lower and then just blend it into the yellow shade, but in like circular motions. Oh my gosh guys, that colour has blended in so well. Holy crap. And it's blended in so nicely to the yellow shade as well. Oh my gosh, this palette is insane. I'm just going to take another wee blending brush here just to blend out those edges with a little bit of that yellow colour on it again, and then just blend this along. I feel like the quality of these eyeshadows are a lot better than like Morphe's standard eyeshadow quality. I have a lot of other Morphe palettes, but even whenever you're just dipping your brush into this, it doesn't even feel like a Morphe palette because it's completely different packaging than what they normally go for. And even the pans seem a lot more secure in the actual packaging compared to the other palettes that they have. Like the other palettes I have, I feel like some of the pans are a little bit loose, so they kind of like move about a little bit, whereas these ones feel so secure inside, and it just feels like a completely different brand in itself. And I feel like the quality is a lot better than their standard eyeshadows. I'm not too sure whether that's actually true, but I just feel that the quality of these are a lot better and not as powdery and chalky as the original Morphe eyeshadow. So now what I'm going to do is take this shade here and apply this on my outer corner, and I'm just using the exact same brush for this as well, and it's sort of like a dark dusky purpley maroony burgundy colour. All the colours are very unique, but they're so pretty at the same time. So with this, I'm going to apply this onto my outer corner here and then just blend it in halfway through. Guys, these are blending absolutely gorgeous. Like they're blending that much, like so well, that you're not even really having to do much work with them, because I feel like better quality the eyeshadow, the less work you actually need to do, because if you're working with like a really crappy eyeshadow and it's not really blending that well, you're spending more time blending it to make it look pretty, whereas these eyeshadows are just like literally setting down on my lid and blending out so well. And then to add a little bit more darkness into the look, I am going to take this black here. The black doesn't really look that black compared to like the Huda Beauty black eyeshadow is literally very black, but this one looks sort of more of like a greyish black, which is a little bit better because sometimes black eyeshadows can be very overpowering sometimes on look. So I'm kind of glad that it doesn't look too black, but I'm just taking the smallest bit on the tip of my brush, taking off the excess, and literally no excess came off, so hopefully it's not a really powdery. I'm going to take another clean blending brush with the black eyeshadow. It does seem quite pigmented, but there was barely any fallout from it on the... Oh my gosh guys, it actually is pigmented. I'm placing this right in the outer corner here. So to blend that out, I'm going to take that same sort of darkest shade that I used there just before the black colour and like place this on top just to blend out those edges. Guys, look at that. Oh my gosh. So pretty. What I'm going to do for here is take this shade here, which is very similar looking to MAC's Nylon eyeshadow. Let's do a swatch. Holy crap, that's so insane. Right, so I'm going to take that shade first of all and put this right in like my inner corner area. So this colour here has really been speaking out to me in this palette. This one right here. I feel like I really want to use this one. I'll do a wee swatch to show you what it looks like. You know what it actually really looks like? It looks like NARS Orgasm Blush. It's like that there pinky with like the gold reflex through it. I'll do a swatch in my hand. Wow. The shimmers actually sort of remind me of the foiled eyeshadows from Makeup Geek. They sort of have that same texture, but they're very pigmented. And they apply sort of like a metallic onto the eye, and I feel like even if you were to wet your brush with those shadows, it would look even better as well, like even more foily looking. So now what I'm going to do is just take a little bit of white concealer and apply this onto my waterline, and then what I'm going to do is focus on my lower lash line right now. So what I'm going to do is take this yellowy orangey shade again and buff this right underneath my eye, and then I'm going to take this shade here. I'm pretty much just using the same shades that I used on my actual eyelid. I'm just doing the same sort of thing on my lower lash line. And then for the outer corner, I'm going to take that like berry maroon burgundy shade and apply this like right in the outer portion of my lower lash line, just so it sort of blends in with the darkness on the upper lid. So I'm placing this right there. And then taking that yellowy orangey shade again, I'm going around the whole outside of this entire makeup lip. And then I'm going to take that same shade that reminds me of MAC Nylon and apply this just up my brow bone. That really is just me and my brow bones pop so much. I'm actually going to take more of that shade and apply it right into my inner corner again. So what I'm going to do is just take the Monsieur Big Lancome Mascara and just apply like a little thin layer of this under my lashes, and then go ahead and apply some false lashes. So then for the lashes today, I'm going to be taking my Sassy Lashes in the style Luxe, and I will leave the link to where you can get these down below. They're all in stock at the moment, so if you're interested, click the link in the down below bar in the description box, and you'll be able to purchase them there. So yeah. So while that wee eyelash glue is drying, I'm going to go ahead and apply some more bronzer, and I'm using this one from Kiko. I haven't used it in like ever, so I'm just going to take some around the sides, my face just like this, just to add a little bit more warmth into my skin. Oh my gosh guys, recently I have been obsessed with the California blush from Benefit, and I'm not normally a blusher person, but whenever I discovered this I was like, holy crap, I'm obsessed with it. So and yeah, I'm going to apply this today just on the apples of my cheeks, just to add a little bit more colour to my face, and it smells amazing too. Wow, it smells insane. So for the highlighter today, I'm going to be taking the Ofra Cosmetics and Nikkie Tutorials collaboration in Glow Gold. And Nikkie Tutorials had like a highlighter with them, but it was like a colourway. But now they've brought out each like colour that was in the colourway, only in separate, I was saying separate containers or in pans, but they're in like separate individual shades now. So I have this one in Glow Gold, and this is like my favourite colour ever at the moment. It's insane. So I'm just going to take a little fan brush that's just from Zoeva. It's the Luxe Fan 129 brush, and apply this along the top of my cheekbone. And even using these highlighters as eyeshadows is gorgeous too, because they just catch the light and look amazing. So I'm just going to move on to my lips here quickly. I'm going to take the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Los Angeles with the PS Pro Kiss Proof Liquid Matte Lipstick in the shade Rose in Paris. And I'm literally not too sure how these will go with this makeup lip, but I'm just going to try them anyway and see what it'll look like, because I haven't done like a mauvey purple lip in a long time. So yeah, I'm just going to apply this lip liner here first. I love these lip liners, they're so affordable and they work so well as well. Now I think this is a matte, yeah it is, it's a matte liquid lipstick, so my lips are like very dry at the moment, so I'm not too sure how this is going to go. This is literally from Primark and it's so pigmented. It's such a pretty colour as well. So guys, now that I have my lashes on, that's what they look like. They're so pretty, I love these ones, they're so dramatic and just like amazing. So what I'm going to do now is take my Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist and just spray this all over my face just to seal everything in and to make my skin look a little bit extra dewy. So guys, this is the finished makeup look right here. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I love just chilling out and sitting just talking to you all, because I feel like I haven't done it in like forever. But I will have all the products and stuff that I did use down in the description box below. But yeah, I love you all, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!